Uncovering the secrets and exposing the lies. That's what readers of freedomsphoenix.com get every day. Readers of freedomsphoenix.com are constantly provided the information that detail the real news between the lines of propaganda about government policies and the true relationship we all have with coercive governments. Learn the true condition of our economy, innovations and technological breakthroughs in energy, health, computer science, and space travel. Learn the truth well before it's admitted to in the lamestream media, the media that is so last century. Corporate media has evolved into nothing more than distributors of government propaganda, but we now have a fantastic alternative. freedomsphoenix.com provides constant news updates on the issues that affect our lives in the most important ways. Our liberty and our property are under constant attack, and freedomsphoenix.com provides the understanding behind the propaganda while encouraging the participation of our readers. Join us at freedomsphoenix.com. That's freedoms with an S, phoenix.com. freedomsphoenix.com, where the revolution between the ears has already matured.
It's time for Declare Your Independence with Ernest Hancock.
Believe me when I say we have a difficult time ahead of us. But if we are to be prepared for it, we must first shed our fear of it. I stand here without fear because I remember that I am here not because of the path that lies before me, but because of the path that lies behind me. I remember that for 100 years we have fought these machines. And after a century of war, I remember that which matters most. We are still here! Tonight, let us make them remember we are not afraid!
No fear, no fear, no fear here on Declare Your Independence with me, Ernest Hancock. Go ahead and turn 2 down. The one thing that I wanted to go over today, I mean, there's several things that are going on. Saturday, I went to the Tucson Gun Show, Crossroads of the West, and they will be here this weekend. I talked to Bob Templeton, which is the owner of Crossroads of the West, and there was a lot of press down there. Every television camera was down there. And they want to go in, and people in buying guns and gun dealing, they don't like no cameras. They keep your butt out there. Well, of course, they set up the cameras, as people are going in and out, and just videotaping everybody walking in and walking out and so on. So it's just, really, they want to do that? Okay, fine. It didn't seem like, a lot of people had too much of a problem with it. It was like, whatever. They did interviews of Bob and Charles Heller down there for Arizona Constitutional Defense League. That's what it is? So they got, I'm sure, the rhetoric out that we would do, and then they had a minute of silence at the gun show, and everybody, was quiet, and respect for fallen fellow citizens. And then they went to, I even say fellow citizens, residents, human beings. And I'm not a collective guy. And what happened was they went and they had a plexiglass box as donation out front, and there was just lots of money. People were putting in money there to give to the families. So it was nice, demonstration of just being nice. Now, the media, it was interesting to watch them at work. I mean, don't you think that? I mean, it's already predetermined what they wanted to get out. And they're not going to address the real issues. They're not going to address the issues about mental illness. They're not going to address the issues about, why this guy what kind of medication was he on, and how many times and opportunities they had to get him help, and they didn't. And they're going to blame the gun, But I think it's not really working out the way that they wanted, and that people are starting to understand that they're safer from people just like this by having an armed society. In fact, it's an armed individual that helped restrain the guy. Well, he didn't draw, and I go, good. And fortunately he was smart enough not to have to, and he was restrained. So he didn't want to play Judge Dredd and kind of, and judge him right there. He didn't need to. That's for the system. So I think it's going out okay, but one distraction that Bob Templeton, the owner of the Crossroads of the West, he'll be on this week. Oh, yeah, Sarah, you need to book him. I told you to call him today. And what we need to do is we'll have him on. We're going to be talking about using junk silver as coupons, and this is how we did it. I went to this one gentleman. I needed to get some more ammo cans. You always have ammo cans anywhere from $8 to $20, depending on the size, and they're good for storing stuff and putting things like ammo in. So I go and I said, I needed these 3 big ones that they are, and they're $20 a piece, $60. Well, he also had a sign out there that said, old silver. I trade in this, and old silver. Old silver. Well, junk silver. I'm thinking, oh, this guy knows what's going on. So we had our cards printed up, silver bullet cards and so on. We gave them to him. We talked about, and I said, yeah, I'm willing. I got a couple of silver dollars in my wallet. I just keep them in there, along with a Freedom's Phoenix silver ounce. So I go, all right, I'm willing to do this. What do you give me? I got 2 of these. What are you willing to give me for that? Oh, I'll give you 2. And I'm like, heck no, because I know the value. There's 0.77 ounces of silver in each one of those. At $30, that means it's about $45. Just over about $45 just in silver. Not counting whether it's old or not or pretty or that doesn't matter. It's $45 in silver in these 2 coins. So I'm going to, he's going to make $5 on me by getting these 2. I'm like, nice try, buddy, So I'm going, no. 3. Well, I'll give you a 50 caliber, smaller ammo can, as a third. Nope, I want 3 of these for this. I know the silver content comes to you at 45. Oh, dang it. I hate when you guys know what's going on. Okay, so I get the 3. Now, normally it would have been $60, so I saved $15. So did I get exactly what it was I was trying to demonstrate? Yes. Yes, I get a discount for using silver. Now, here comes the tax man. What would they do? What did I give him?
$2.
I gave him $2. You can tax my $2. $2 US. Starting to get it? So I'm going, all right. Now I come in and I get a dime. We start talking. We got a bunch of cards from people, talk to different vendors, send them emails today, and we'll go, look, when you come up to Phoenix, I show up with a 1964 or earlier dime that's worth $2.20 or $2 or whatever, and I say, what do I get for this? Yeah, $5 coupon. I made $3 using junk silver as a coupon, as a discount. Now, what did they do? As a coupon or discount, they get $5 off for a dime face value. They get to write that off. That's how I did it at my restaurant. I had a pizza and I got coupons for cost of doing business. That was advertising. So this is what we're, coming up with. Now, on Lou Rockwell last week, I had a gentleman, he's an economics professor and saying how we're going to bring silver in the market. And you got it, and they have a special account and you price everything in silver grams and you every day. I'm going, it's a lot easier than that, man. So this is what we're going to do. So it's already been done. Did it Saturday. I get a call yesterday from Drew Phillips that was down in Tucson. Said, hey, were you able to get any kind of discount with this? I go, yes, I was. And they're already primed. You just go down there and start going with your silver and see what you can get. So by this Saturday, we're going to be doing that. I think that's going to work out well. Today is Martin Luther King holiday. Now, it's, I don't know how it's celebrated in your community or if it is at all and so on. It's a government holiday. So we weren't able to do the wallet voting, we fed your parking meter so you won't feed the state thing because it's free parking today. So we got to wait till tomorrow. So we're going tomorrow to do that. Now, dealing with the Phoenix Police Department, talked to him, the community service there, Al Ramirez, my friend from a long time ago. And I said, Al, and I call him a friend, and we're friendly. I know where his loyalties lie, but, it's, at least, somebody to talk to. So I go and I said, told him what we were going to be doing. We're going to be putting money in parking meters and then put a little card, say you got free parking courtesy up. We fed the meter so you won't feed the state. The state got a problem with that? Probably. So he says, he goes, well, Ernie, I don't know of any ordinance or anything against that. And I go, that doesn't matter. They don't care. He goes, well, I don't have a problem with it. I go, cool. Make sure you tell everybody this because this is what's going on. Throughout America, they have been arresting people for interfering with government regulation, doing business of kind of whatever excuse they can make up, to arrest people to try and stop them from doing this very thing. And I said, now that I know there's no ordinance again, and even if there was, I'd challenge it anyway. But I go, I'm kind of counting on you guys being stupid. But, it's always good to warn you and let you know that we're going to do this. Here comes the video cameras. Well, they're kind of sensitive to Freedom's Phoenix anyway, because Morpheus, Thomas, he goes out last week, and you saw on Freedom's Phoenix today, there is, in the weekend, he has a video that he did where they went to the legislature with a big sign. It's 5 4x8 sheets of coroplast that make up this 20-foot by 8-foot sign or something. It's a huge sign. And he goes, and it says, one side it says, today's legislators, tomorrow's problems, or something like that. Well, they don't like that one, you know. And it has an elephant and a donkey on the front. On the back side, it says 9/11 was an inside job. Well, he goes, after they got done at the legislature, they went on a freeway overpass, put that up, and as they're leaving, here comes a police officer with his big mouth full of chalk. And he's like, what? And he goes, finally Thomas just goes, is this voluntary? Well, am I under arrest? Is this voluntary interaction? Well, yeah, I get it. He goes, okay, and he leaves. They don't like that, so you go watch that. You have some fun with it. Barry Hess is in, and we'll have a nice conversation when we come back. This is Ernest Hancock. I'm publisher of freedomsphoenix.com and the radio talk show host of Declare Your Independence. Now, I want to give you my personal endorsement of a wealthy U.S. citizen that is predicting that in 2011, we will witness the most important day in America in more than 50 years. He's produced a video for you. It's a real eye-opener, and I want to make sure that you have an opportunity to watch it. www.endofamerica, the numbers 1 and 7.com. Endofamerica17.com. This video has the history of how we got where we are now and where we're going and why. Now, it's a lengthy video. It'll be about 20 minutes, but you need to watch this so you understand what's going to happen to this country and how you can protect your wealth and even benefit financially. Now, you go there. It's free. I want you to watch this video. You need to have this information so that you can survive the economic collapse that's coming to America. It's not if, it's when. That's End of America, the numbers 1 and 7.com. After you watch it, you'll understand why I endorse it.